Welcome back, everybody. Chaz and Dave won tonight. Wish I could write a love song. Here's my beat doing it my way. wish I could write a love song. Chas and Dave. So I hope I give it credit doing it my way. If you've been watching or already subscribed and you wouldn't mind, just press it once. Please keep safe and thank you for your support.
It's the theme from a summer place. It's the theme.
Hi everybody. One tonight.
That was actually a pretty good Jasper impression.
Percy Faith and his orchestra. Theme from a summer place. Doing it my way. It goes like this.
My thoughts exactly, Ash. How are we doing anyway, chat? I've got my weed sorted now. My first smoke check with I've been having some of those days where you can't quite wake up, but you can't sleep when you try to sleep, so it's like all night I've been awake in bed trying to sleep, and then there's the tooth is still in. I will call the hospital and get that out soon. I think that the antibiotics didn't quite clear all of the infection, but I also am a couple of weeks into the other medication now, so it's starting to sort of fully take place. So I think it's a kick in. So I think the combination of the two has me a little bit zombie-ish. The medication's been good. I've been less. It's been good for the stress and the anxiety type of things, but it's I think that I've been a little bit depressed and shit as well for the rest of it, but like I always say, there's no magic bullets, so it's like getting the tooth out's gonna be good, but when you deal with long-term depression type shit, you tend to be tentative baby steps are always better. I am always far more concerned if I'm suddenly trying to convince myself that I'm a lot. When you're doing too well, or if your brain's trying to tell you that you're doing too good, that's more of a warning sign. So, but yeah, I think it's all I'm getting at really is that I've been trying to gauge my own response to the new medication, and just the idea of things that you're oblivious to is that you're oblivious to them. So I'm at a point now where I need to just check in with my mother and be like, I haven't been in zombie mode when you've seen me, have I? The gospel R's and O's earlier, I can't remember what the MIDI bank calls them. Sometimes it's just called vocals, I think. They might be... He might have his own MIDI bank for this keyboard or whatever, you know? But anytime they've got those O's and R's, I love that shit. But they were some doo-wop O's, you know? Yeah, I'm streaming because I've missed your chat. I haven't... I could easily put off streaming. I wasn't sure how good a mood I'd be in for you all. Which isn't to say I'd be angry or sharp. If anything, I was a bit concerned that I might not have so much edge.
From a summer place. Hope you all enjoyed it my way. Percy Faith.
He's 87 years old. Well, he was whenever he wrote that description. We can have another one. One more and then I'll... Yeah, basically that's what I'm getting at, Ash, is it's fine if it's fine if it's a softy stream a little bit, as long as I keep up some energy for it, you know. No, this is Reggie on keys.
Welcome back, everybody.
Problem. Thank you very much. 13
what
minutes.
I'm going to do tonight...
I've got a few things to do. I've got to do some videos and shit, but I really have to
a whiter shade
get you some special
tail.
Badges, because this is unacceptable.
Doing it my way.
Months. Thank you very much.
Like this.
Perfect timing. Yeah, welcome back. I actually love Procol Harum. Listen to some of the deeper cuts from Procol Harum, because they were all like classically trained composers and shit doing pop music. I loved a lot of the well-known singles and shit, but if you listen to some of the deeper cuts, they were just some eccentric dudes doing weird art poetry with like fucking semi-classical composition behind it and shit, and it's really good. If you're going to know any of their tracks, you're going to know this or Conquistador or something like that. Smoke check. Yeah, I was sitting here smoke checking by myself, wasting away some time, and 25. Jesus, I managed to keep up. I'm on 45 on Jake's at the moment somehow. Despite seeming pretty inactive all over the place lately. I've been vodka a lot recently. I've been doing that stupid thing also where technically if I did a stream at 1 in the morning my time, it would be perfect timing for some of you guys as a bonus daytime stream for those that have either on lunch breaks or, you know, time off or whatever. But for some reason it feels like it's 1 o'clock everywhere, 1 in the morning everywhere in the world or something for me, and I think I'm usually fucked up, like just exhausted by that time. So. But yeah, I've got to break some of the instincts that have been stopping me streaming lately. It's not like I'm on any crazy medication. I'm just not accustomed to being sober. Ideally, I know that I'd never get to that point, but I'd love to be one of those people that could get some effect from like chamomile tea. Horrible shit. But you know how you get jealous of people that have to have like weak tea and shit like that? It's like I've just slammed my body with poisons and shit for decades, so being sober is a unfamiliar baseline. Thank you. Smoking pot doesn't count. All the celebrations. So yeah, I was saying it might be a bit more of a even if I'm
Who feeds the birds?
Yes. I love it. I was scared for a moment it wasn't a reward one. That's it. Alright, so I really do have to work out some of the just points awards and shit as well. Because it's just satisfying seeing people, like we build a little machine and people are able to play with the dials and the knobs and we get satisfactory responses from it,
I hope you all enjoyed that. My version of a whiter shade of pale.
He's jammed that
If you've
one
been
a few
watching
times.
and not already subscribed and you wouldn't mind, just press it once.
So what I'm slowly getting at is before I put on Reggie and before you all came in to fucking put me in a good mood, I was watching somebody that I really don't like, that I'm often, yelling at and saying mean things about, and I get triggered by all sorts of little things, but the truth is, I watch a lot of different. I like to see, street food videos and all that kind of shit, travel videos and shit, because I miss being out and about and all the rest of it. So there's an amount of jealous resentment goes on here. Some of it is definitely hate watching, but there's I do actually relax a bit watching, even though I hate this dude. Like, it's another example of, like, if this wasn't such a shithead dude doing such fucking, like, he's got a horrible little vile, like, utterly repulsive, every worst bit of the right-wing grift and all that. He's got his little micro grift going on, which gets him just enough money to survive getting about in these countries and all the rest of it. He doesn't deserve not to be, like, me to sit there and watch the shit and be like, oh, check this out. The mild criticism that you might get if we sit here and watch some of this together is going to be far more laid back than he deserves. But I'm not in the mood to necessarily be watching and be triggered by some of his other sort of content. I've already watched the first 9 minutes of this. I'm going to let it start playing while I continue to smoke check for the time. And I'm gonna click this like stone. But yeah, I was engaging with this particular video in a less, yeah, I was watching it in a more genuine sort of way, even though I still have a lot of criticisms and shit. I was just sitting back and watching this as one would a normal video, and it's like, it's a good example of how it's a shame sometimes where people can't just make genuine content. There, it has to, but
sounds like there's a Trevor.
Basically, this is it's the content that he does. It's like highlighting how to be a shithead traveller as well.
Wow. So I've got across the train tracks. So it's a lovely environment by a main road. Just chicken, nothing else. Being laughed at, sat in plastic. How is this such hard work? Honestly, that last restaurant, I mean, bless them, they were so friendly. Like, do you want a cigarette, do you want water? But you're a restaurant, I'm going like this, nom, 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 and I'm pointing at the food. How did you not understand what I wanted? Good morning from the farm.
Fuck.
Can you hear it? So I was told that the neighbours play classical Vietnamese music.
So in one of the recent videos, he's rocked up here. He's basically booked this place for 4 days. He's booked it for 2 days, saying he might stay 4 days or longer. He's constantly complaining about everything because he's a whinging fucking pom. But yeah, you.
That's, I mean, I don't even know what it is. Like, what is it, dance? Something like that. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is classical Vietnamese music, but I did specifically say nothing with a beat. So I think I'm going to say I'm not doing the full 4 days.
So I should mention too, there's got to be some small amount of resentment within me that also comes from there are, and I don't want you to accidentally think of the wrong things when I'm saying this, but there are enough overlaps with, like, this dude doesn't, despite holding a huge range, most of the checklist of shitty opinions that I completely and utterly disagree with, it's like, there's a couple of things where it's like, this is almost like me gone wrong in some ways, you know, like, because, like, dude's going to turn around in a while and be like, yeah, magic mushrooms are cool and shit like that, you know, like, it wouldn't be hard for this dude not to be a complete fuckhead, but he wants to be a piece of shit, you know?
It's so hard because when there's no music,
And he's just
I'm
a
like,
fucking
I'm definitely doing 4 days.
Fucking Poms.
And I can cope with a little bits of music. But when I hear it, I'm just like, nah, I'm not doing that. It literally rains non-stop here. So we'll have a look at the farm today. I'm going to go to a shop and I'm going to try and learn how to cook an omelette, I've decided. But yeah, I'm not sure much is going to happen today because I just don't want to drive around in the rain. How to make an omelette for beginners. Butter, that's going to be an issue.
I'll also add a little olive
Only butter or only oil. I do have oil, there's oil here. Probably vegetable oil. So complete poison, but what can you do? It's super easy, it's literally just fucking butter and eggs, even I can do that. According to Google Maps, there's 3 shops on this road, but they all say they're open 24
Way to
hours,
make
and you
Dave
just
look
know that's not
competent.
true. And then you look at the pictures, and it's like, that's not a shop. I think I'll just go to this local one. I don't think there's much point driving to what doesn't even look like a shop. Trolley's not working. So about a 7-minute drive away is a coffee shop, which, you know, again, it's, when I say it looks good, I mean like it looks like they actually produce interesting coffees. Obviously, it's just like a house.
Whenever people get about travelling and shit, I tend to give them more credit than they. There's a presumption that people do the bare minimum basics before they land themselves somewhere. As much, don't get me wrong, it's great to go on adventures and land yourself places, but the willingness to engage, like, it's not hard to take on certain bits of information really quickly. You can be somewhere landing in an hour and find out some basic shit, you know?
So they might serve breakfast maybe, so I think we'll just go there. I've just put it into maps and it pops up. Central Vietnam floods, your route may be affected. This could be fun. So last night I left my fucking helmet out in the rain. It literally had like a puddle of water in it. It's soaking, so that's going to be fun. But I guess if I wear the hood up, it might not affect me. Hood up on my bag. And then I'm trying a bigger bag on the phone today so I can tie a nice big knot in it and try and keep it tighter. Right, so this is it, but there's a kid playing super loud stuff out of his phone. I don't think I can handle it. I'm going to go, I have seen a few other restaurants, so yeah, obviously we're in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to try those, because that noise is awful. Try this one. Hello! Can I eat some food? Nom 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 nom.
I haven't mentioned either, but I've also been. That last stream was basically when essentially we went to it's like a war was started to avoid, you know, all these powerful pedophiles being fucking brought to justice, and outside of what all this war stuff is designed to be trying to distract from, I don't think some people, obviously not in our chats and all the rest of it, but I just don't think some people realise how bad some of it is. I think it's it's been oh, okay. I think that was my internet. Hopefully, I think we're back. So, when you can. It looks like it's fine.
Why is she going in the freezer?
Me?
No, no, So I'm pointing at my stomach and going Yeah, yeah, yeah. No? Oh, just drink. Oh, okay, no problem.
Like, motherfucker, you've
No,
got a
I want
phone
that
sitting there.
No problem, it's okay. No. I want proper food. Thank you. Cafe, yeah, I need cafe, yeah. No, not coffee, no. Not cafe, no. Okay, thank you. Oh, I need food. Have a good day. So I'm going to go back to Plan A and make myself an omelette. I really want to try those mushrooms. I really think mushrooms are the answer to life, particularly magic ones. So yeah, the whole restaurant thing just feels too stressful right now. Hello. Can I get 3 egg? Thank you. Garlic, onion. And some of these mushrooms. What kind of mushrooms are these? Let me know in the comments. They look amazing. Some of these, just like this. Thank you. $25, so that is 75 pence. That's 15 and 25. Oh, thank you very much. The comments, you can learn some Vietnamese. Have you seen the bloody alphabet and have you heard the pronunciation?
You've got the fucking translation device in your fucking hand.
Hello and thank you. I reckon I can work on that over the 45 days that I'm here, and by the end I might have just got it. Music's off again now, and it's like, oh, I can cope with it. Oh, he's bought me a light, so I've asked for a bedside light. Thank you, Han, that's very kind. Thank you, brother. Han, the music is very loud.
What, the music?
Yeah, your neighbours, they play like boom, 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 boom. And you said it wasn't like that. So yeah, I don't know if I can do 4 days. Like when it's like this, I'm like, yes, I'll do long. But then when I hear the music, I'm like, oh, I can't.
Yeah.
So I'll see what it's like today. I might not be able to do 4 days. Because if it's like boom, 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 I can't do it.
Okay.
All right, thank you for your understanding.
I can control the neighborhood. Yeah.
No, of course. But I did ask you. I'm not expecting you to control or do anything. But I did ask you about the music, and I said I can only do 4 days if there's not loud music. Okay. And this morning it was like boom, 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 boom.
very normal in here.
I know it is. I know I'm the problem. I know I'm the problem.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for understanding. I'll tell you today.
Okay.
But thank you for the light. That will make my life in the evening very nice. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Tonight. Oh, when you leave tonight or tomorrow?
Well, I pay for 2 nights already, don't I? So I definitely stay 2 nights. And today I tell you if I stay longer, but I don't know.
I know.
When it's quiet, I'm like, oh, I want to
try you staying tonight and you can leave tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe.
If tonight you feel better.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Han.
Okay.
Cheers, brother. How are you doing today, little one? Little whitey! Are you going to be bloody noisy too? It's all over a bloody porch. Fuck me, there's no fucking frying pan. I guess I should have checked first, really, shouldn't I? Right, I'm gonna have to message Han. I've done some research, and it turns out rainy season is a really big issue issue if you don't want to be in the rain in central Vietnam, but not so much in south and north. And it recommends a place down south, Ho Chi Minh. That's a 17-hour drive away, and it recommends Hanoi and Hat Long Bay up north, which is an 11-hour drive away, and I've checked the weather there and it's non-stop sunshine. So I'm thinking, do I have a couple of brutal days, or it would probably be 3 or 4 actually. I wouldn't want to do, probably 4. I wouldn't really want to be driving more than 2 hours at a time. 4 brutal days of travelling and driving in the rain, and it's beautiful. Like it looks stunning at Hat Long Bay. So I'm thinking I might do that. So rather than going to the caves like we were going to, which look amazing, but they're in this area where it's just going to be raining. Yeah, maybe do a big few driving days and get to a really nice sunny place. See, I think he might have bought me a frying pan.
Do you can you do you know some?
Oh yeah, can you show me? Yeah, that'd be good. And also the coffee machine. I can't work that out. The grinder. I couldn't get the grinder to work. When I press this button, nothing happened.
What does happen?
No.
No.
Oh, sorry. Don't know why I apologise there.
This?
Oh, oh! I put the wrong lid on. I put that lid on. What an idiot! Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Fucking hell. I thought it was strange that the lid didn't fit right. What an idiot. Still not work. Okay, I mean, I do have some coffee. It's fine. It's okay. I can make it in. I can make it using kettle. Problem. Oh yeah, I have enough to last me. I just want to try these different Vietnamese coffee beans. That's all. This coffee's from Bali. Oh, yes, yeah, amazing. So what did you do?
You overloaded it.
Just click the lid. Okay, great. I can manage that. And then, you know what I do here? So I put water in there.
Yeah.
And what? Coffee in here. And presumably.
Hot water. Waiting.
Oh, right, yeah.
Waiting.
Next, he's gonna fucking learn how to tie his shoelaces.
Yes, I'm gonna make a fried. I'm gonna try and make an omelette. Ah, that's where the light is for the kitchen. Fantastic. See what you're doing. All right, yeah. Oh yeah, easy, easy, yeah.
Easy.
Great, that's wonderful. Thank you, Han.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. All right, cool. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Fry the veg first, don't worry. I'm not going to do loads of cooking clips. And use some shrimp salt. A small omelette. You've got 3 blooming eggs. Alright, thank you so much, brother. That's amazing. We'll throw some of this on. Again, it's got fish on it. Fish.
Dude, sick of your shit.
The bed. If you saw that, I assumed it would have like a little fucking top on it. But I've just like doused my onions in this stuff. I'm gonna have to pour a load of that down the sink. This mushroom looks absolutely fabulous. I don't know loads about mushrooms, but I just know they're so good for us. And the way the mycelium connects with everything in the earth, speaks to all the trees, all the plants. Like,
Oh, God.
I think it's called Fantastic Fungi on Netflix, and I've watched a few things about mushrooms a long time ago. And like these.
There's an ad break starting. You can have a little bit more Reggie while we're on the ad break, just in case.
Hi everybody. I've been asked for a Chas and Dave one tonight. First one I've come across is Beer Belly. So I'm going to do it my way. Here's my rhythm. Chess and Dave Beer Belly. So I hope you all enjoyed it doing it my way.
This has got no views, and it's just been recommended. It was uploaded 15 minutes ago. It was just in the side panel there. I've got no idea. 7 subscribers, no views. I'm sure it's also boring shit at me.
Empty tank again. Nothing left to say to myself.
Alright, I'm done. You can stop this.
Hi.
Yeah, I've got no idea. Like, my brain, because I let the dog out just then, and I'm like, oh, is it becoming morning? No, that's right. The sun's going down or something, I think. I guess we'll go back to 10 minutes. Let me just see if I can find Is it? Easy. Just gonna worth it. Promise. Sorry. Ah, aha. Um,
I got this from the History Wizard. Go follow him. He is amazing. Right-wing violence gave us the Nazis. Left-wing violence killed them. Be skeptical, damn it.
she has 100 subscribers. So this is one of our experiments in what old people should be doing. Let's randomly scroll through this baby looking lady's fucking videos. Click on some random last short videos. Let's click on something and see how disappointing she is. What has she got to say?
Hey, conservatives, there is no such thing as consensual rape. Ectopic pregnancies cannot be reimplanted. Rape zygotes are not expelled by the female body. Heart cells beat in petri dishes and are not a sign of intelligent life. Women are not your property. Abortion laws kill women. The facts of that are clear to anyone who bothers to look at the stats in the US since the end of Roe. Be skeptical, damn it. The Canadian Conservatives that y'all vote for to lower prices voted against every attempt made by the Libs to do just that. Don't believe any of us on social media. Go look at their vote. The Canadian One of the earliest signs of a nation in danger of falling to fascism is when conversation becomes impossible with one side or the other. Trump refused to engage in civil debate from the start. Following that, Republicans started just using the floor to make video clips that they can make go viral, and also refused to actually engage in debate or conversation of any kind. A Republican would get up and say a bunch of enraging bullshit pulled out of his ass, but that he knows will get his base. Then a Democrat will get up and clearly and concisely debunk every single thing they just said. And then on the Republicans' turn, they would just refuse to acknowledge or respond, would just get up and try the same lines again, hoping maybe they'll get a better video clip of it this time for the socials. Conversation from one side of the floor stopped. And now it's happening here.
Mr. Speaker, I'm just wondering, does it bother the Liberal members across the aisle that people whose refugee claims have failed get better health benefits than many Canadian senior citizens, including vision care and physiotherapy.
Honourable Parliamentary Secretary Bach, why does he stand up in the House of Commons and talk about rejected asylum claimants? I just explained very clearly to the opposition benches that any individual who goes through all the different abilities for them to make the administrative claim, there's two processes, the IRB process and you have an ability for appeal. Once those are exhausted, you are then a rejected asylum claimant and you have no access to what that member just talked about. So why does that member stand up so uninformed about the process to jam this out on social media, to gin up his constituents with no ability?
We have to face the facts, folks. Our Conservative Party is no longer willing to engage in civil debate. They just want to make their viral clips and go home. Those clips rile up their ignorant base, who will never actually go back and look at the full story that happened on the floor. The Canadian Conservative Party is on the same path of the American Republican Party right now, and that is not a good thing for us. Our only hope now really is that enough Canadians learn something from what we see in the South and realize and understand the truth of the situation before giving Conservatives power again, because they will destroy this country.
Alright, that was just to warm you up for what we're actually going to be watching, which is political education. Wow, she's got 2 new videos.
Hi and welcome to Political Educate, the channel where I cleverly
Do you
combine
think
my
she's got
mentality
herpes
whilst
or
giving
something?
you a political education.
Why is she hiding her chin?
I know I'm a marketing genius. Hold your applause for the end of the video. Something a little bit random from bed, but hey, here we are. News has got a news, huh? Okay, so this is a important update to let all of New Zealand know that 1,200 Syrian refugees have been pumped into Dunedin and the southern Canterbury regions. I have been speaking to at least 5 families in the Timaru region, and they have had to remove their kids from school and homeschool their children because the Syrian refugee children were coming to school with knives and threatening the lives of the children with these knives. They know that this is happening. It's obviously been reported to the school. Many occasions this has happened, not just one occasion. And they have had no response because everyone, as always, is too scared to be called a name. So they're terrified of being called a name, so they're quite willing to sacrifice children for it. So if you don't like that this is happening and you live in the Dunedin region or the South Canterbury region, like Timaru, for example, you need to go to your members of parliament and let them know that you don't approve of this happening. Now, in case you guys are the type of people that just call everyone who says information you don't like a name, this would be, how can I explain this to you so you guys can understand it? Okay, so Donald Trump supporters, 1,200 Donald Trump supporters, okay, have been taken from a country where they fight each other and have a hate for our own countries. So Donald Trump's, right, 1,200 Donald Trump supporters have been pumped into Dunedin and South Canterbury. And Donald Trump supporting children are going to school with knives and attacking children. Okay, so because I know you guys are terrified of being called a name, and so you'll sacrifice women and children for it rather than face the issue. So if you've had that experience or you know any other stories, please comment in the comments, because this is nowhere on the Ministry of Education is alerting anyone to this. There's nothing on any media. So let me know.
What a horrible, nasty little thing she is.
Hi and welcome to Political Educate, the channel where I cleverly combine my name Katie whilst giving you a
Yeah, same
welcome to
problem. Like, it's just the combination of ugly and stupid. I don't mean physically ugly, you know, whatever. It's an ugly little person, but also an intensely stupid little person, and it's like, just fascinating thing.
Political Educate, the channel where I cleverly combine my name Katie whilst giving you a political education. I know I'm a marketing genius. Hold your applause for the end of the video. So this is a video today, everybody, to educate you about how we are all anti-racist. We aren't racist. We are normal people who treat people as individuals and not as a collective race identity, and then apply how we're going to treat them and what we expect of them from that. So just letting you know though that there's actually Maori who are completely, utterly racist. So did you know what I found out the other day is that they get their own, basically a spa day. So for free, and only Maori people, and it's only organised by Maori people. And here's the kicker. I was speaking to someone about it and they said, oh yes, but they don't trust anybody else who's not Maori. And I said, well, you know what that's called, darling? That's called racist. Oh, no, they're not racist. They just don't trust anyone who's not Maori. And I'm like, okay, so I go to the hospital and I'm now going to ask for a white doctor, and I'm going to say I don't trust any other race other than a white doctor. What would that make me, I asked. What would that make me? So I said, okay, I go to the doctor, okay, there's an African doctor that comes in. Using your logic, it's perfectly fine and acceptable for me to say I don't want a black doctor. I don't trust any other doctor other than my own race. Why is it if we say that, it's, oh, terrible, condemned, but everyone who is white says that about Maori people? Do you understand, Maori people, that they think you are less than them? They see you as disabled. Do you understand that? The very fact that they don't apply morality equally shows you that. And everybody else...
She is so fucking stupid. I can't... This is like a 3-minute video.
Us in New Zealand has just been taught to hate themselves and has been taught a complete bunch of crap. The main fact is that if you are Maori and you don't trust anybody who's not Maori, you're racist. Now you may say, oh yes, but think of all the history. Think of what they're doing currently. Crime, we're more likely to be the victims of crime, murder, theft, everything. Can we then not say, I don't want a Maori doctor? I don't want a Maori doctor. That sounds absolutely horrible and racist. So why do you let it happen?
I saved this. But first you need to be tortured just for being here. This was so impressive. So I actually went, when Ninja X3 first released this video, this album, this AI album that he made, he put it on his SoundCloud, so I went and listened to as much as I could of each song. Yeah, thank you, Monarch. I had to move on because Hammers, I think she's in Australia, so it's like I can't. If she were in America, I could say much more inflammatory things. But when this was first released, so I completely forgot about this song, even though I would have listened to at least part of it. And then just the other day, Ninja has released a music video for it, and now you have to watch it. Subscribe immediately.
You think you can hide from me? I see everything. Your fear is delicious. Charlie was supposed to be mine!
We already need to pause and just gather ourselves. I know that this is going to be triggering to not just any musicians in there, but specifically those opening fucking chords is going to be triggering to any fucking little Nirvana fans out there, I think. Don't worry, it fucking soon mixes up all of the different fucking like Ninja always just wants to cram everything into one song or one concept, so it's not going to stick to any gimmick for long, but you can already hear that. Smoke check. Sorry, yeah, this piece of AI slop is called Crazy Candace. I'm probably not going to be able to sit through it all, but I'm going to try my hardest to make you watch as much as we can.
Candace is a lying, manipulative narcissist. Idiots believe all her lies. They have no common sense. They can't see through her lies. They're mindless.
The butt shots in this are amazing. I think Ninja's just recently realised he loves butts.
Psychopath.
How's this new Vixie face model? Is it Vixie? It's called Vixie, isn't it? So I did comment 3 days ago, this is so incredibly awful, and Ninja said, stay triggered, Groiver. The pose. Sorry, I'm gonna swap so I can see chat better.
Always slandering those she hate. Nothing ever satisfies her, not even her dumb husband. She's always jealous of Erica. She can't stand that Charlie chose Erica over her. That's why she's so fucking hateful. A psychopath full of jealousy. Fuck Candace, you stupid piece of shit. I'm sick of
I love the way fucking Ninja's just bopping her.
all your shit. Stop lying, you stupid cunt. Fuck Candace, you stupid piece of shit. I'm sick of all your shit. Stop lying, you stupid cunt. You're a psychopath and so followers. Only idiots fall for your shit. You love attention, but when someone prettier comes along, you get obsessively hateful. You wanna be number one, but you're always the last one picked. Fuck Candace, you stupid piece of shit. I'm sick of all your shit. Stop lying, you stupid cunt. Fuck Candace, you stupid piece of shit. I'm sick of all your shit. Stop lying, you stupid cunt. I can't stand your narcissism. You're insane and need mental help. Crazy cat.
The little bobbing motion. Oh, everything about it is so bad, Rubble.
This is what you'll always be. A forecaster who craves attention because you sure aren't getting it from the man you want. That's why Charlie picked Erica over you. That's why men picked Kim over you. You're nothing to talk to.
And the best thing is, it's like the lyrics aren't all AI. This is like Ninja has sat down, written some fucking poetry, just so pissed off about Candace Owens. And this is just like the AI trying to fit, like, in his head he sat there going, oh yeah, that's fucking hard, man. This is gonna be a banger. And then it's like slams it in the AI that does its best to shoehorn all of his fucking cringe in there, and it's like, this is as close as I come to feeling sorry for AI.
And that's why you're an ugly, stupid fucking cunt. Candace,
That's why you're an ugly, stupid fucking cunt.
you stupid piece of shit.
Break it down.
Sick of all your shit. Stop lying, you stupid cunt. Fuck Candace, you stupid piece of shit.
I love this bit, because it... Oh no, this one, where it's like, oof, check out my butt.
One day I met her, I beat her up and dunked her head in the toilet. She lays there on the ground, crying in fear of me. I told her, fuck
Look at
you,
my butt.
Candace, then walked away.
So, you jumped in, you socked Candace Owens in the head, and she was lying there next to the toilet after you dunked her head in it, and she was crying, and you looked down at her and you went, fuck you, Candace, and then you walked away. Amazing. Where did that come from? Bit of a spin, nice. Bust away. Check out my butt. Alright. But yeah, Rebel Ninja X3 actually has a new video taking down the Manosphere. That's what we're really here for. It's only 3 minutes though, which disappoints me. I like it when Ninja does longer videos. More Ninja is better.
I like beating up groomers. I beat them up all the time. Hot redhead by day, hot fire by night. That's what I.
Hot redhead by day. And then during the night you're no longer a hot redhead. Alright.
Fighting to save.
Wait, does that mean that this is going to be a Vixie video?
I'm Fixie the Ninja. I'm that redhead with the katanas in my hands. A sacred rabbits by beating up woke creepy groomers and stomping them down to the ground. Hello.
Sorry, it's gonna. Wow. So Ninja's not even Oh, this is crazy. So the dog wanted to go out. This is crazy, like, it's one thing to do videos for your own fake persona, but doing one for your fake girlfriend's persona is just another level.
Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Vixie the Ninja. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get started. Today's topic is called The Manosphere Can't Take Criticism. Ninja X and I were talking about the comments he got from the Manosphere over the Better Bachelor video short. They hated that Ninja X spoke the truth. The Better Bachelor is nothing more than a bitter incel who hates on women. The Manosphere is no different from Groypers who hate on Jews. They want to claim all women are like this, rather than judge the actions of the individual. The demonization and stereotyping comes from hate. If they judged by the actions of the individual, then I wouldn't be criticizing the Manosphere. But it seems their ideology is exclusively based on hate for women, likely due to getting rejected by women they can't ever have. Just like the Groyper cult who blame everything on Jews, even when they have no involvement whatsoever. Make no mistake, Candace Owens is a Groyper. So yes, demonization and stereotype does come from hate. Doesn't matter if they're a Groyper, Manosphere, feminist, or a leftist. They're all hateful. At least I think differently. I judge the actions of the individual. I don't judge by race or gender. It's just completely stupid and makes you look foolish when you judge based on race, gender, or whatever else you have a hate boner for. It's ridiculous and insane. So stop and think, don't judge by race or gender. All that hate and anger isn't going to make you happy.
Alright. Conspiracy theory. Everything that... Come on. Conspiracy theory. Everything that Ninja has said about Vixie is actually true. And it's only because of Vixie... It's Vixie, isn't it? That Ninja has any based takes, but she's also semi-chud. And this is actually, and this isn't even, Ninja made this based on what Vixie wrote, and she actually exists, and I don't know, I think I need to work on a conspiracy theory, but also I need to grind up more weed.
You're still going to be miserable and alone with that hate and anger built up inside you. Let it go. That's all for now. I'll see you next time.
Look at my
Peace.
butt. God damn, this is so loud. So, why do you have to do this? This is weird. Why did I pause it there? I'm weird. I hadn't thought my actions through and I was just pausing because I didn't know what I was supposed to do. But now it seems like we're the ones that have got a thing about Vixie. Let me just get the weed into the bowl and then I'll find out what we were supposed to be watching next. Probably should do something about that. It's quite suggestive. I should make Vixie my co-host and it would piss Ninja off.
Grab 2d10s and roll for loot, Lauren, because it's your turn at the Phoenix Nest. Cross your fingers, cross your toes, let's see what kind of goods you got. Oh, and first up you got a familiar and adorable little caterpillar. Your next trinket is a mushroom. Is it food or is it poison? Are you a dual wielder? Because you got 2 of these adorable little knives. You found 2 peculiar rattlesnake capsules and 1 snakeskin thing. Great fortune awaits
Hey,
you
don't
in this
yell at me.
crinoid dome and a rune to tell your future.
That's unnecessary.
Last up, you got a precious pearl, which is wonderful for trinket trading. Here are all of your goods. Thank you so much for your order and have a lovely day.
I need to do some videos tonight. I'm just going to give the dog another treat so he can help me. Shout out to Fiona. Oh, fuck. I hit him on his little wrist. I heard it go clunk. He didn't yell or anything, and he didn't seem upset, but it just... Fuck this guy. Ooh.
You ever just like...
Fuck what all I hate is they lost.
I don't know. Minding your own business. Doing whatever you do, and then suddenly some a-hole gets the highest office and starts a war. Like, bear with me here, right? Alright. Sorry, I'm going to be pacing my garage, because... what the fuck? So...
I'm just trying to grind up my weed now, that's why I'm letting it play
I woke
through.
up the other day,
Hey,
and we had
Chicks.
started the obvious war that I figured...
Might actually be a decent time for a stream too. I didn't check any of my...
It says feed me. So
Sorry, I just heard stuff outside.
We start this war. And we all knew it was going to happen. And then, on top of that, we were like, death and destruction. We're going to do the death and destruction. And then, right?
I hope you're...
We said, no, not just death and destruction. If somebody's going to take over, we need all the power. It's a sovereign country. We can't do that. That's illegal. By any standard.
Laugh, you've just been casual, like effortlessly fucking...
What the fuck? But then, right? Then not only that, he goes, oh no, this is a holy war. We're doing this for holy reasons, for religions.
Yeah, I hope nobody's bothering you, Scabby Cheeks or anything.
Did you ask for that? Just ask yourself, did you ask for that? Is that really what you voted for? I don't think
yeah,
so.
I've been...
I promise it's not. He said no new wars. That's why you hired him.
My brain's been ticking over since the other day, 6 month arc, like I was half inclined to try and coerce Lasty just into a voice chat for
we knew
the
it was
next
wrong then.
Stream that I did and make
don't we
him
know
just
it's wrong
take
now?
over my stream. But this was pretty unplanned, impromptu sort of. You don't need to go out again. Can you just had? What's going on? What's going on? I know you heard the door too. Doesn't mean that you get to go into the house. I wish he didn't have work. Yeah, so he's... As I was saying, I didn't check any of my clocks, so I didn't really have any... I was half an hour into stream, and then I realised it's probably in the middle of the morning for some people. Dude, what's going on? You don't need to go out. Huh? Why don't you just go back to bed? Early stream. The afternoon. Yeah, fair. I literally got up at about 5 PM today. because I was like, I'd been struggling for a few days with the fucked up sleep pattern and being awake all night and not really being trying to be awake during the day and then trying to sleep at night, not being able to, and all that kind of crap. And I thought that I could trick myself by just like, fine, I'll just sleep all day then to try and I don't think it worked. I think I just ended up just sleeping all day and now I'm going to be up all night probably. Whatever. It should balance out within the next couple of days and the weekend's coming up for to do. 4:48, so you're a bit further over east. I start. I think it's about 2:30 a.m. or something thereabouts on 2:45 or something on the clock that I go by, and then I just judge where people are by how many hours out they report from that. I'm off it's not. It's not me. Yeah. So the Trad Chads did a live stream a few days ago. I don't know how long it went for or anything about it. All I know is that I got a notification saying that they'd gone live. And then when I clicked on it, the video had been deleted. And I was like, what? What's going on here? I had tagged them in the video that I made with them, but I've got no idea if they paid any attention to it or anything like that. There's a link here if anybody wishes to comment and inquire why their stream was deleted. So I just watched it. I do have some stuff stashed away, and then I've just got some random crap here. From the other day when I was half inclined to stream, because so T-Bob's been live. This was really funny. See if it's still there. Yeah, alright, this is the one, isn't it? T-Bob Conservatives went live for a stream. I wasn't there for it. I clicked on it later on because I was like, the Ass Kisses song written and sung by me. Alright, if T-Bob's singing a song, I want to check it out. But then, this is what is 12 minutes long. I've only watched about 2 minutes of it and I was laughing. I'll let this play while I do my smoke checking. Captions are. So yeah, this is playing.
T-Bob for love. How about that?
I haven't paused it or anything. This is.
Huh.
I'm already halfway there, Scabby Cheeks. Actually, not halfway. So it's like that for another minute. And 3 minutes in, looks like something happens. Is this just his Wi-Fi going in and out and he's streaming on his phone using Wi-Fi, maybe?
Well, it's a big show. Da 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 da.
Maybe I should download this and just put together the moments that he's on screen so that it's like. Yeah, do we need a co-host, is it? I've gone back. I'm not going back far enough. Oh, there it is. Yes, that's the one. He knew the rules. Save those. Isn't it? This will only take me a moment. Maybe I'll do custom removal. This will take a little bit. So we're going to, it was cutting out some of his more interesting chunks of hair. Down. Perfect. Basic canvas color. Green. Beautiful. That is gorgeous. Save as. Save as. Where is it? I did it. It took forever. Filters. Must have one song. Sure. Go. Splendid coat. Thank you very much, T-Bob. No worries, Scabby Chicks. Take care of yourself first, mate. Looks like nothing happens for a long time. Yeah, I think this might be the end of it, and then the rest is just. So we've seen what there is to see here anyway.
This is a really interesting topic, kind of still a gatekept topic. I recently had a video taken down about this topic where I didn't even say anything, literally compilation video with music in the background. I think it was just getting...
What? Let's quickly see what I've got in here. What are you crying about back there, Luke? Mate, you're not having another treat. Come and put your blanket on. Buddy, give me a minute. For fun, we'll watch at least a little bit of this one. Oh shit, we've got an ad break. Alright, so Reggie, you can help us through the ad break, and then we'll go quickly put the blanket on this door. Oh, buddy, what's going on? Alright, alright. Wait 1 minute. And he does some really terrible. I'm just gonna sort this dog.
Welcome back, everybody.
Headset off first.
One I've picked out tonight is Only the Lonely. Flying Pickets, Chris Isaac, but of course this was Roy Orbison, and it was my wife's favourite recording artist, and she had loads of his CDs and everything, and my youngest son
God damn it. How did I manage that?
bought 2 tickets for us to go to Plymouth and see him
check
when he was performing there. So I'm going to have a go at it myself, doing it my way. I hope you all enjoy it, and are you there? Okay. So
no bread.
Doing it my way, it goes like this.
I rely on a lot of bread type stuff generally, but these days I just try and keep a few English muffins about, and Reggie's singing.
Knows the way I feel tonight. Only the lonely.
Reggie sings.
Know the feeling ain't right. There goes my baby. There goes my heart. There goes forever. So far above. There's only the lonely know the way why I cry. Only the lonely, only the lonely.
I'm just transfixed, not even smoking. Dude is better at everything than I am. Here's me thinking Reg is a one-trick pony just playing his keyboard. Turns out he's a fucking multi-skilled, multi-talented, fucking multi-instrumental.
Maybe tomorrow a new romance. You got to take it. You are alone.
Stroking the keys like he loves it.
Heartbreak only lonely. No, I cry. Only
Yeah, you'd get some fucking deep cuts, fucking some of the old ones telling you their fucking favourites from back in the day. When they fucking sit there fucking dribbling and shaking and they can barely fucking talk, but then suddenly they burst out. It's one thing I love about as cliched as it sounds, there's a lot of bars in Ireland that it's still like you'll just be sitting there and some old bloke will just walk in and start singing, and it's like, dude can barely talk, they sit there dribbling, they just want a beer kind of thing, and it's like, but they'll just fucking, and it's like, yeah, I used to hate the in the homes that I had to work in when because I would end up I'd only obviously been doing kitchen shit, and I didn't want any real fucking contact with people if I could avoid it. But some of the homes that I'd work in, you'd end up like, locked in the dementia ward and shit, and it's like, if you had to do any sort of table service and that, it's like, oh, you've got to field questions from dementia patients and stuff. But it's like, so we do have to check. I do know that our Queen has got a new video. I haven't seen any new cooking ones, but I haven't actually looked recently. In the sidebar, in the side panel that you can't see, YouTube keeps trying to make me watch this old Ninja X3 video from 10 years ago called Lesbians Kiss in Front of Religious Nutjobs. So we're watching a Ninja X3 throwback. This is just the intro.
Yeah. That was freaking awesome.
That was freaking awesome.
More.
I'm not impressed. He is balls deep right there. I really don't care.
Down her throat.
That's some balls deep. I don't really care. You don't care?
They look like they have it fun.
Why are you talking to the black people?
Hell yeah.
Well, there's no more sacrifice. Keep on sitting well. So you're done.
Ninja X-Ray's like, yeah, I can get a fucking high five, and the look on her face when she's like, yeah, I guess.
Well, there's no more sacrifice. Keep on sitting well. So you're done.
This one doesn't care, but that one's just like, dude.
I should do what I believe in and what I physically find attractive, which is all of this. Have you seen me?
No.
So you know you like pussy? Does she like pussy too? When did you get sick? We both like pussy.
What the fuck are you talking about? I'm telling you about what real salvation is.
Oh yeah.
When did you get saved? I'm telling you, Jesus is saving me right now. Praise God.
Me too. Hallelujah. Talking right now. I can hear him.
I don't like your camera work, Ninja. I know this is a 10-year-old video.
Yeah.
Another applause. God, hates all workers of iniquity. Yes. What's iniquity? Iniquity. Oh. Doing evil. Psalm 5:5. Psalm 5:5. You know your very one, you don't get up.
No, look. Almost. We can get rid of it. They just got passed. They know. What the hell are you talking about?
Give me the verse that where God tells us
We're getting married tomorrow. What the fuck you mean? Yeah, we had that. That's because that wasn't one. Yes, I
So, folks, I have good news for you.
Yes, please.
All sinners will be destroyed. That's not good.
Yes!
Yeah! Okay, best news around all day. That means, no, my God.
What day? I can get ready. Who's that? It made you get ready for this. Who can be gay? I'm gonna get drunk before it happens. All right. I'm gonna get drunk tonight just to make sure.
Okay, well, if you do, you know.
Right.
Right.
No one gives a fuck about. We gonna continue now. I'll see you down there. I'll see you down there.
I said don't go to hell.
I'll make sure I
Serve Jesus Christ and go to heaven. It's
You're
time.
gonna be down there. Look, you wearing red. You already ready.
It's time for you
Nigga, you ready?
to serve God and stop sinning. So all sinners will be destroyed.
What you mean?
Well, what's my sin? Telling you the truth?
Judging people for what they believe.
You're I'm telling you the truth.
What the hell you mean?
Let's see if cream pie donut rolls. Individual pizzas using Rhodes rolls. Presumably some kind of pre-packaged pastry good stuff. What is it, 13 and 14 minutes? Let's have a look at these two. Gonna make me hungry though, isn't it? Good food, good mood. Oh, she's upgraded the intro. We've got new stuff.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to What Are We Cooking Today?
Fucking embroidered fucking jumper with a fucking cute ass fucking apron over it. We all want to be Paper Dreamer deep down inside.
Okay, well today we're going to make pizza. And we're going to make individual pizzas.
You've never seen the
And
intro.
they're really kind of fun to make and something really fun to have if you're having either your kids, grandkids come in or even a group of adults come in to maybe watch a game together or play some games and whatever. They can pick out their own toppings and you can make a whole big pan of pizzas individually. We'll be using...
Grumpy drunk. Yeah, he's not invited.
These Rhodes rolls. Okay, they come frozen.
So they just didn't like parboiled
Little
dinner
hard
rolls
balls.
and shit.
You're going to just defrost them on a cookie sheet.
He loves pizza.
Following the package directions.
Oh, not even
and
half
then
of
use
that.
whatever you'd like to top them, and you'll have a whole lot of individual.
So she's going to
little
defrost it and squish
so
the
we're going to show you
pastries.
just how to go about that today, and we're going to have pizza for lunch. Back in a second.
Yeah, she's already got it sorted. That's awesome.
Okay.
Oh, it looks like
I
they
have
actually,
now this one's
so
kinda
they've got a little bit
deflated,
of
so we'll
yeast in
just
them or
use it as
something.
it is.
It looks like they puff
But
up a
what
bit
I'm
or whatever.
taking is a potato masher. It has all these little holes.
Might not be yeasty,
And
but
I'm just mashing down in the middle. And it gives a nice edge and a little bit of a...
that's fucking sick. The way that's
Area
going
in
to
the
fucking
middle.
trap some flavour and shit. That's crazy.
You see? And I'm going to start with the pizza sauce. And I'm using just a jarred pizza sauce.
Like, even just using all pre-prepared products and shit, you know this is going to be some decent shit. Fuck, she likes it saucy too.
Let me get a spoon. I think I'm going to add just a little more.
Ooh, she really likes the sauce. It's noticed that she didn't get it all over the fucking... Us sitting here watching this just silently is almost an insult to Dave, isn't it? Like, it's enough that it's like... Oh, he's like, he follows
Okay.
Hoonages
Next we
on
have some
Twitch as
shredded
well. So
mozzarella that I just shredded. Make a nice little layer of that.
just combining some more weed.
Okay, now everybody, Bob and I both like peppers and onions, so I'm going to put peppers and onions on all of them. And I used a little bag of frozen mixed peppers and onions.
Yeah, good tip. Yes, I can't do it. Yeah, there's a few that every now and then she says something really cute. And it's like, yeah.
Okay, now, Bob likes pepperoni, so we'll put some, I have mini pepperonis here. Put some mini pepperonis on, couple. I'm gonna put some on this little one down here. This is an Italian sausage that I ground up. So we'll put some of that on a couple of these. Now I like, whoops, sorry.
Was that somebody dying in the
Can over
background?
I like, sorry. Now I like,
That's Mr. Paper Dreamer back there going, I'm nearly dead.
now I like,
Yeah, Bob.
whoops, sorry. Get the can over here. I like black olives. Bob does not, so he doesn't have to have any on his.
Actually, I like to think Bob was
I'll use this
fucking
little one.
choking down and he got onto
So
the
we'll
smoke
each have
check
3.
early. He was sick of waiting for us.
And I also like mushrooms.
She likes oh.
I'm going to add a little bit of Italian seasoning. Don't lose my toppings here.
There. Don't want to lose my toppings, huh?
And I'm going to add
Yeah?
just a little bit more cheese on the top. Why not? Now, I was thinking of all the different things you could put on here. Here you go. How about on your Tuesday taco night, you make up some taco meat, cook it with some taco meat and cheddar cheese, and when they come out of the oven, top it with salsa and lettuce and onions. In New England, especially in Connecticut, there's a place called Zapato's Pizza, and it's not pizza, it's a piece. And they make a clam pizza, and it uses a garlic oil with clams and
She's 617 years old and she still has more relevant topical like fucking, oh yeah, if you ever fucking go hit up this area, here's a fucking deep cut for a fucking sick ass restaurant you can go to enjoy some fucking nice cultural food or some shit. Dave's like, oh, if you go to Walmart, they should have this. Like,
Romano cheese, and you can do that with canned clams. And I think what I'll do if I make one, to make just a small batch of Alfredo sauce and use that instead of the garlic oil. Okay, and then put canned clams on the top. I'm going to put these in the oven 350.
she
for
sounds like
probably
she
about
might
18
leave the
minutes.
house somewhat regularly.
I will check them and see how long they took when they come out.
I wondered if it was something like that, Ash, because you said like right at the start that it wasn't. No, awesome.
Back in a bit. There you go. These just came out of the oven. Hot
Good.
and hotter.
Good stuff, Ash.
I'm going to get a paper plate. And I'll take one. I'll take this funny one that I made and put it over here on the plate. And I'm going to let it cool for just a little bit, and I'll try to get a taste of it for you. But let me just show you up close and personal.
We have to work out a way someday for you to send me some of your
Wait a minute,
stems so I can do fucking. So I can torture some of your audio
It's stuck a little
waves,
because of the cheese.
Some of your, what are they called?
Isn't that something, huh?
Sound.
Just a dinner roll. Now, I mean, I make my own bread and I make my own pizza dough, but this is just a fun thing to do. These 3 are Bobby's. These 3 are 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and my one I've got over here. I'm going to have to let it set for a few minutes before I can bite it.
Yeah, too
Back in
easy.
a
Yeah.
bit. See if I can get a bite.
Loves it. Fucking loves it.
Scrumptious, as Carrie would say.
Scrumptious. The joy in her eyes. That's true. That's sincere.
What a fun little lunch.
I want.
So we're going to sit down and have some yummy mini pizzas.
I want some shitty
So
mini
many things you could put on
pizzas.
the top of them. Write down in the comments what you would put on the top.
No, 3 were for her and 3 were for Bob.
If you're vegetarian, make it all vegetables. Broccoli, mushrooms, olives, artichokes, spinach. If you're a meat lover, put all kinds of meat. Sausage, pepperoni, hamburger. I like the taco idea. Taco meat with cheddar cheese, covered with shredded lettuce.
She clearly
onions,
enjoys. Yeah, just list everything.
salsa and sour cream.
But she clearly
Wow.
enjoys doing
I'm gonna
each
have to
step
try
of
that
it, you know, and that's what shows
So I
the
hope you
difference
enjoyed it.
between
If you
her
did,
and
leave me a
Dave.
thumbs up and a comment. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe.
Like, she's worked out how to
And I
do what she
need
wants
to
to
have
do,
more
and
comments
she
left.
enjoys the process, which
So
she's a
that,
craft
I'm
lady,
getting
so you
better
can tell that she
algorithms.
enjoys processes. Like,
So please leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you Wednesday for Craft Day.
I say.
I think we might be doing
Like, Dave doesn't have the patience to do his own voiceover for a video that he recorded, whereas she delights in sitting there and doing, you know, these things. So the editing and all of that process brings her, like, she sits there and smiles every time she does her little intro. Like, the fact that she's got all of the intros set up there and she can update it like she has for this last one, you know, like, yeah, that exactly, Ash, her loving this so much. And it's why we've even tried to we've tried to disappoint ourselves. We've gone a little bit deep. We've clicked on some things to see if she turns out to be a chud. And it's like, I genuinely believe that she's actually just a fucking sweet little person, you know? Yes. And again, this isn't us finding some little old lady who's just fucking, you know, she's got 48,000 subscribers. That's because she's got like fucking videos with like 1 million views and shit from some of her fucking little craft shit that, you know, people like stuff, you know. And so it's like, even if she was like fucking horrible and we were fucking taking the piss in some way or whatever, you know, she could, we're little, we're insignificant to her, you know, like, see
A
our
St.
outro.
Patrick's
Go on to the
topper for the lantern with some flowers and
Since she
leaves
did her
and some
makeup for us, we'll
fancy-ish.
watch the full outro.
Until then, I hope you all will have a great afternoon, evening, morning, night, whatever it is you need. You are, and hope you stay warm, dry. Somebody's supposed to be getting some big snowstorms. Be careful out there. Stay in, let the plows do their job before you go out. And I'll see you again Wednesday. Everybody play nice now. Love ya. Bye-bye. Good morning and welcome back to my kitchen. Welcome back to the middle of the night with me again. Actually, it's not the middle of the night, but you can see behind me it's not daylight yet. But I'm making a breakfast treat, so we have to get it started early. I'm going to be making donuts. Well, not really donuts, but donuts. Bob's favorite dessert is a Boston cream pie, which of course you know is not a pie, it's a cake. A yellow cake with a vanilla pudding in the middle and a chocolate frosting. So I saw this recipe on All Recipes and I thought that sounds fantastic and right up Bob's alley. So we're going to try the Boston cream
Cheesecake's a pie.
donut rolls.
If it's got a
Not
crust,
make
it's
it
good.
with a
If it's
donut.
got a crust,
We're
it's a
not making it
pie.
with canned biscuits. We're going to use Hawaiian rolls.
It doesn't even need a lid, as long as it's got a
simple,
crust.
simple
It's
to
a
make.
form of pie.
And I think I bet you it's going to be delicious. So let me take you down and we'll get busy
I think-
making some Boston cream donut.
I think if it's one of those,
Just a minute.
if it's one of those baked ones where the
Okay,
crust
you can
isn't
see I have my
separate,
Hawaiian
then I'll
rolls
accept
on
cake.
a baking sheet. And I'm going to put those up here
So
for a minute
these
so
are
that you can see what I'm doing.
semi-sweet but essentially savoury rolls.
And we're
she's
going to
got
start
here.
by making the pudding, because it should chill for just a
You
little
like
bit.
some
It doesn't
crust
have
on
to
your
chill
cake
too long.
there, do you? Scabby
But
cheeks.
it
That sounds
should chill a
about right.
little.
Scabby
And
cheeks.
I'm using
Name
an instant
is checking
vanilla
out.
pudding and pie filling. Any brand. And I'm using vanilla, but you know, if you wanted to try this with different flavors, that would be interesting.
So, sorry, was that? I wasn't paying attention.
And this is the 3.4
It's some kind of
ounce
pudding
package.
type shit. Vanilla. Oh, it's literally a purpose-made filling.
Okay, and to that I'm going to add 1.5 cups of cold milk. Now 1.5 cups, if you look at your box, on the back of the box, is the measurement of milk if you were making pie filling, because this is pudding and pie filling.
Vanilla
So,
can be.
It just makes it a little bit firmer. Okay, so we're going to get mixing on this.
In terms of like eating things, I don't like
And I have my oven
wobbly things or
preheating to
things
350.
with only one consistency.
And we're just going to brush these
So
rolls
I hate
with a
like
little butter,
rice cream and pudding
melted
and
butter,
all of those kinds of things.
and
Unless,
put
I
them
don't
in the oven
mind
for only about 5 minutes. or
cake
so.
style pudding
Not
with
long.
sauce, like hot
Just to
cake
give it a
with
little
sauce
bit of
type pudding, but
a coating. And you can hear my oven just beat at me.
if it's just wobbly dairy stuff or anything like that, and I've never been big on like quiche and all that
I'm
kind of
just going to
shit.
beat it a little bit. Because, you know, the more you
Some
bake
of that
this,
ties into the I don't
thicker
eat
it gets.
bananas by themselves or mashed potato by itself because of the textures and all. But yeah, even if there's I'm not particularly keen on custard tart type shit.
This is
Or if
getting
there's
thick, I can
a
feel it.
cream type bun or cake with too much cream in it, I'll squirt half the cream shit out and, you know.
Okay, I'm going to stick this in the refrigerator probably for about 20 minutes, and
Not-
then we'll come
not
back,
into
and I
custard
think
and
we'll
all
be
that.
okay to get
Yeah.
going on the rest of the recipe. So I'll see you when the pudding's done.
I don't even like the cream in
Okay,
Oreos.
while we are
Ash.
waiting for the pudding
If we were
to
sitting
set
there
up a
eating
little bit,
Oreos
let's get the
together,
rolls ready.
you'd be like
One thing I
fucking
have
triple
done
and
is
quadruple
take
stuffing
the
your shit
end of a
because
spoon
I'd be peeling the
and
cream
make a
off.
hole in the roll. I have one left to do. I just go in and make a little hole, kind of. Okay, so I have done that to all of them. And I have some melted butter here. And we're just going to give it a nice little, and I'm around the sides too, not just on the top. We just kind of give it a nice little shush of butter.
Shush.
Butter makes everything better. Well, they say that for
You gotta love a
bacon
good
too,
shush.
don't they? No bacon today.
Glaze that little puppy.
Round and round here. Like I said, the oven is at 350, and we're not really cooking these. They're all cooked. We're just going to give them a little heat up, I guess you'd say, a toast. So it's not just a cold roll, but it's going to be a cold donut anyway, so. Added flavor. And that's about
So yeah, I do love
I
some
put about 4 tablespoons
rich stuff and
of butter in there. You
some.
will probably only need
Well, I've got a
2.
huge sweet tooth. I do get a lot of my sugar through
Alright, let me
just
get rid of
drinks
this.
these days, but what I love chocolate, and I'll eat a
I'm
chocolate
gonna stick this in the
cookie,
oven.
chocolate biscuit
Back to
type
the bit.
thing. But then I'm also like, if I just
Okay, the
want
rolls are
a
out of the
cookie
oven.
with
I can't
tea,
touch them
I like really
quite yet
plain shit as well.
to work
And
with
then
it
I'm
because
just
they're too
like,
hot.
get rid of all
But
this
there's one more step we
fucking
want to do. I
cream
have
and
some chocolate chips in here. And I have a
yeah,
half a cup
get the chocolate
of
in there.
cream in here. I'm going to heat up the cream till it's good and hot, pour it over the chocolate chips, and we're going to make what's called a ganache. So I will get that done, and by that time maybe these will be cool enough
Yeah,
to
it
handle.
doesn't have to be a tea. Like I'll do
I think we're ready.
shortbread or anything.
I'm going
It's
to put
just
one
that
in
like
here and give it a squeeze.
it's like some things don't need making any better than they are. They're just good for what they are. Like, if I'm eating chocolate-coated shortbread, I start wondering if I'm just eating it for the chocolate, and then I'm just like, no, just give me the shortbread, you know? Like, unless it's really good chocolate and really good shortbread that complement each other properly, you're either going to have, like, one's just cheap and nasty than the other or whatever, or it's just not. How do we get you some fucking cream rolls? Also, this is really suggestive. She's doing the most erotic gets off camera so that she doesn't get any unnecessary comments. I'll drop. I'm not sure if. I'm pretty sure I'll drop it. You should be subscribed anyway, I think. Buttery rolling. just with the little old lady breathing in the background.
I got just enough in the swiping bag. There you go. Now, we take them and dip them
Oh man.
in the chocolate.
How did she manage to do this? I didn't expect these feelings from this video. Sounds like Bob's just taking a piss with the fucking bathroom door open in the background. His poor struggling old
Ooh,
fucking...
look at these. These look like really good.
Is she deep frying in the background? It could just be other noises. Not making it through and it's getting cold. Shut up. Bob, I just snorted through one of those bobbers that opened door piss. No, I actually need
Do
to
y'all
mute
watch
and blow my
recipes
nose.
on all
You did well, Scabby Cheese.
the All Recipe site on YouTube? I do like that site. They have lots of interesting ones. Whoop. There you go.
Oh, I'm back. I'll probably change the accent now.
Alrighty, look at that. Let me get
Blowing
this
my nose.
handle out of the way here. Just gonna rinse my hands.
Get out the way, Bob, honey. Fucking hell, man. I'd only be squirting out like 30, at most 40% of the splooge in that.
Look at that, huh? Now I'm going to give this chocolate a little time to set up before I try a taste test because it's so liquidy right now that I'd have chocolate
Stop
from one
it
ear
with
to ear.
your adjectives.
So
We
I'll
know
be
what
back
you're
in a few
doing.
minutes. Hold on.
She should be writing smart.
Well, they haven't done a whole lot of setting up, but let me get you a taste test coming up.
I bet she reads the sauciest Harlequin and
You
Milton
can see-
Boons novels.
Let's see. Dawn has arrived. Now this could be
The grin.
messy, messy.
This could be messy, messy.
Mm. Succulent.
Oh, stop it.
Look at here. Look at all that cream. Wow, this is wonderful.
Oh, I'm crying. It genuinely sounds so good to crunch on that. I usually hate the noises. I'm glad that she kept them in, like.
Delicious. Oh my goodness.
She's like, it's all gonna go
Come on
straight to
down.
my hips.
Saw how easy that was, and they are perfect. Absolutely perfect. One's a little smaller than the rest now. I'll finish that with my coffee.
I bet you
So
need
give it a try.
something.
Have fun. We'll make some Boston cream pie rolls. They are absolutely, oh, let me see, succulent, ambrosiatic.
Stop. Listen to her.
Yummy. Just plain yummy. And I'll see you on Wednesday. We're going to do another craft. Probably do something towards Easter. because we've got.
She's
what
got
I
an
can do for
OnlyFans for
St.
sure.
Patrick's Day.
This is long pond sandwich cutie cat shit. This is like, I'm surprised Dave isn't fucking raging at her, going, "Where's her OnlyFans?"
They done, and they know they come on a hurry all of a sudden. Valentine's, St. Patrick's, Easter. So I'll see you Wednesday. Have a great day. Stay warm, stay dry, stay cool, whatever it is you need. And everybody play nice now. Love you. Bye-bye.
Where do you go from there? See, her other video here is actually half an hour. Did we miss any? We've literally been watching every fucking video she releases. Do you want to watch an old one? Go back a bit and see what she's... Because she does make some gloop, but it's still delightful. Like, it's just, even when she's making gloop, it's going to be some good shit in there. She's going to tell you how to make it best. She's going to tell you, if you're making some gloop, this is how you do it. Yeah, I think it is primarily a craft channel. Yeah, she has gloop in her bones. Oh, she even does a fucking Dave, the Chex mix, the Dave mix. Stuffed cucumber. That's gonna be awful. It's like big shit. Spam and beans. That's also curious. I don't think we need to go there right now. Alright. This looks like it's going to be some... It's going to have a lot of gloop in the middle there, and then it's going to be on a... one of those... Because cucumber, it is just water, you know? You're like... Is she going to put tuna in it or something? Oh yeah, tuna stuffed. Why do you really go with that? She's supposed to be cookies or something. Holy shit, I just put the headset down, but she's got some... She let the tune go.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Sunday Cook With Me. Well, it's actually Saturday when I'm cooking, and I'm going to be making a lunch today. And so I thought I want something that is tasty, light. I don't want it too filling. And I thought, you know, it's almost June 1st. Now, what does that mean? That means in most of the country, the gardens are in or going in. And pretty soon, there's going to be abundance of fresh vegetables.
Gotta love her pointing out some seasonal shit and all that. Imagine Dave turning around going,
gardens. I live in a gated
you know what's
manufactured
fresh
home
at the
community, and
moment?
we don't have gardens here.
Buddy,
But
why do
there
you
will
want
be
to go
plenty
out?
of farm
It's
stands
night
from
time
those
now.
who do. So we'll all have a chance to get some nice fresh produce.
Yeah, Scabby Cheeks, same thought.
But along with that, sometimes
Sorry, I'm
we
gonna-
get so much of some things that it's
I'll be
like,
back in a
what
minute,
else
actually.
can I do with this? Now, and one of those vegetables is a cucumber. Now, there's lots of things you can do with cucumbers. You can make pickles. I make pickles all the time. And you could make, I think there's a lovely recipe for a German cucumber salad that uses cucumbers and thinly sliced onion with a sour cream based dressing. But I'm making a lunch today, and I thought, what could I do for lunch? Now, one of our favorite meals for a light, summery, no heat meal is a tomato, a nice slicing tomato that is stuffed with tuna salad. So I thought, I can stuff a cucumber with tuna salad and make a really nutritious, light, summery, no heat meal. So that's what we're going to do today. Very simple, and it's something you can do with your cucumbers. And you can make 1 or 2 slices, one whole cucumber for everybody, or you can make a half a cucumber. You can use big cucumbers, little cucumbers. Now, I would say you want to use a garden fresh cucumber or something from a produce store, because if you buy your cucumbers in the grocery store, more than likely they're going to be waxed. And I don't particularly care.
That's another fucking tuna melt. Mayo, diced red onion, fresh parsley. Then you want to add 2 tablespoons of relish. And then you want to add a little splash, about a tablespoon of lemon juice to this. Dijon. And you want to have about a half a teaspoon of minced garlic. And yes, I use the stuff out of the jar just to piss off some fat loser sack of shit that wears a corncob costume. You know who you are. A little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. And then just mix this together. Pop it in the crack. And we'll be ready for the next step. Okay, let's start cooking. Cheese. Gloop, 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 gloop. American. Cheese. Top bread. And I unfortunately forgot to film adding the other ingredients, so I may as well just finger some cucumbers. Cucumbers. Stuffed cucumbers. 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 Stuffed cucumbers. So now there's only one thing left to do. Lasagna soup. Yes, you heard that right. You'll want 6 ounces of freshly chopped. And through the magic of cooking show editing, we'll be moving on to the finished product. Okay, through the magic of cooking show editing, it's reduced, and it's time to serve it up in a bowl. And be a real idiot and try to use that little wooden spoon instead of a goddamn ladle. And I gotta say that when I served this soup lasted at my house about 2 hours. Everyone ate the shit out of it. So, this is really good. I recommend you try it. But this is lasagna soup. Done.
Cucumbers?
Wax. And I do want to keep the skin on. It just makes a better presentation. You don't have to. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to make some stuffed cucumbers with tuna salad. You could use tuna salad, chicken salad,
Put
whatever
shit in the
salad you
bowl,
like.
mate. The
So let me
shit
get
out
you
of
down
it.
to the counter and we'll get busy making lunch.
That's literally a description of me making a YouTube group video, though.
Okay, here I have a cucumber. I have 1 piece of celery and some onion and a can of tuna fish. So I'm going to start by just prepping the cucumber. And I'm going to cut it in half.
I don't like anything about this. I'd be so disappointed
And now we're
if
going
this
to
was a
take
meal that I had to eat.
a spoon and hollow out all these seeds.
Like, it's fine, but I
Nobody
just,
wants all these seeds, and it
I'm not
makes
keen. Tuna is sort of like cat
a nice
food to
little
me, and I wouldn't eat a chunk
one.
of tuna like this, a chunk of cucumber like this, you know, so I'd almost prefer it if it were cut sushi style or something. And if it were real thin, then I could probably not really thin, but you know, if it
And there's two.
if it were like a centimetre round, a centimetre thick round of stuffed
And that takes a
cucumber,
lot of the
I'd eat a couple.
wateriness out of your
Probably not the
cucumber
tuna
also.
ones though.
Now, I'm just going to take
And like, I'm not huge on celery outside of
celery.
certain applications where it's
I've got
vital.
my little mini chopper here.
Like, even if I was
me
going
see
to
if I
do
can get
this,
up a little
I'd try and do it like I'd do this as a prawn cocktail, and I'd use the cucumber creatively as a tray to serve.
Okay?
Celery's really good for shit like
bit of
if you
I'm only using
if you process it
one,
down really well.
can of tuna fish.
It's really good in things
So we
like
don't need too much
stuffing,
onion.
or if you're making pasties, and it's a place where the fibres are actually nice if you've got it in amongst the stuffing for a pasty, or roasting a bird or whatever like that. There are places where celery is really good, but 90% of the time, if I can detect celery fibres, I'm not keen.
That looks good. I'm going to add the
Having said
tuna fish
that,
right in here.
finely diced celery is part of, if you were doing a simple prawn cocktail, I'd expect that to be there. But when I make them, I dice it a lot
Get this added
more
in.
fine than some people will.
This is the Saturday of Memorial Day weekend when I'm making this. So
Cut the spines out before you chop it, yeah.
a lot of
Gets rid
grilling
of
going on later
those
the
most
weekend.
fucking...
So we'll just do something light
If
today.
it doesn't take long either for the outer spine, the outer fibres get some woody in that as well.
It's very good. I'm going to add the mayonnaise right in there too. This is so difficult.
That's some paste. Like when you were saying about chunky tuna before, she is leaving it a bit rough in places.
I think that's got it.
Yeah. I don't. Again, I've never been a fan of mayonnaise, so I would prefer it to be a thicker, heavier one anyway.
Let's see here.
And less of it rather than.
Oh, look at that. This is really nice. Okay, now, one thing you've got to remember to do, whether you're using a tomato or
Yeah, good
cucumber
work.
or
Lots.
pepper,
Use
make
some
sure you
use some
salt and
white
pepper
pepper
the
as
vessel,
well.
not just the tuna fish.
Use the black pepper for the flavour, but use the white pepper for the slow build-up of warmth that will come over time. Do that with any stews and soups and stuff that you use as well, but anywhere that you're going to use white pepper, it's like you can use it to do that slow build-up of just general warmth without actually... Alright, I don't want people to miss out, so... Uh-oh. I don't think Larry's got anything new. Oh, we've got a snooze, do we? I didn't have one, so... I'm just going to get this ready so that when it tries to hit me again soon. When was his... So his latest was a month ago, so there is hope for more. I'm going to leave it sitting somewhere about here, and then go back to it.
This little gizmo, I got this from Amazon. It's just called a mini food chopper, and they're not very expensive.
I haven't seen a notification. Oh, I had. Yeah, a month ago was his latest, so I wasn't sure. I knew that some of his shit was a bit old, and I'd been needing to make sure that there was something relatively
Now, I have
recent.
some
Because
homemade bread that is going to be in the bread
it's
maker.
nice if we can look forward to a new banger
I will
every now
serve
and
it
then.
with a slice of homemade bread and some sliced up tomatoes.
I want something. I know that there's like the tuna's going to be a bit of protein and it's going to feel right in your gut, but I do want something less watery to help transfer it down. Like, I feel like this is just.
A little salt and pepper for this.
You haven't made a. You should have made a bread roll and just gone easy on that cucumber.
For color?
Just dice a bit of cucumber in your tuna salad. And that's just going to be a big gloop that fucking. Wait, what's that shit? Looks good, too much flavour.
And there you go. Isn't that a nice looking lunch?
I like that paprika and shit. Hopefully she's got some of that, Yeah, that's what I was sort of thinking, actually. It's a no bread
it's
sandwich
nutritious,
affair.
easy. Made
It's
no
better
heat.
than one of those lettuce roll bullshits that they try and fucking feed you. Yeah, I guess.
And now you know
fine.
something else you can do with all those cucumbers that you're going to get.
I'm not
So,
rushing
let me get my
home to
plates
eat.
ready, and we're going to sit down and have a nice lunch. I hope you
I almost
give
want
me a
some
thumbs up if you
ducker or
like this
something
little recipe.
with
It's
it.
so simple, and you know, and nothing has.
Right,
and this
and I
is
want some
very
oil on
easily
it
could
or
be a dinner.
something.
It doesn't have to be a lunch. You could use one cucumber per person, or even still a half a cucumber. Serve it with maybe some sliced vegetables, carrots, peppers, and some ranch dressing on the side. Chips, pickles,
Why do you need more gloop on the side, mate?
lots of choices. So that's my cute little recipe for today. I hope you enjoy it. And I will see you again on Thursday. I think Thursday, if we're lucky, we might have a haul video. And you know what? I think it might be, are you ready for this? A fall haul. Oh my goodness, I'm not even done with springtime yet. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And I'll see you again later in the week. And I'm not going to take a taste test because everybody knows what tuna fish tastes like. And I don't want
Yes,
to make
you
a mess of it
are.
before I
That's
serve
why
it.
we're fast forwarding.
So I
Because it
will-
looks
well,
like you're
well, I'll tell you
doing
what, I can.
something. See?
I can get a little taste of the tuna.
Don't try and lie
To
to
see
us.
how it came out. Mmm, very good. Mmm. You know, putting that in the food processor gives you just a little bit of a background crunch without crunching into a big blob of celery. It'll make it easier to eat.
Background crunch.
So I'll see you again later in the week. Until then, have a great day. Enjoy your holiday weekend.
Last one. I feel like I'm about to go on an adventure with some other lost pets trying to find our way home. The music, you know, like, we just encountered a salmon in a stream, and we're trying to work together to maybe we could feed ourselves along the way home. I love she knows her theme. This is perfect way to get away with cooking this. Yeah, I love garlic. I'm down with that, Ash. See if you can get hold of some of that Spanish smoked garlic. It'll have like black ooze coming out of it. Or smoke some yourself if you can. If you got the means, facilities, space.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Sunday Cook with me. Well, it's Saturday when we're cooking today for Sunday, when we're going to have football Sunday. Saturday, of course, they have a lot of college games. It's not my favorite, but I know a lot of you out there do like college games. So we're going to make another football snack today. Now this is originally a Pioneer Woman's recipe. I don't have quite all of the ingredients that she has, and I may add an extra ingredient at the end.
She's
have
got
to
a
wait and
twist.
see. So this is called
I'm
Christmas
excited.
sausages. And I think it's called Christmas sausages because she uses cranberry sauce.
So she's going to.
in
I'm
her
going to
recipe.
scroll a little bit, but I'm just checking the side panel to see if
But
it's
if you
going to be
don't like
treasures for
cranberry
us.
sauce, that's okay. You can use any kind of jelly, something that's sweet and sticky. And so she's going to have, it has just a few ingredients, all mixed up in one pot. And if I were making it for a crowd, I'd probably put it all like in my crock pot and let it go there. But for this afternoon, for speeding things up a little bit, I'm going to do it on the stove in the fry pan. Which you could do also, and then just put it in your crock pot. So let me take you down to the counter and I'll show you the ingredients you're going to need
I've been trying not to
make
do this
Christmas
because
sausages.
I know it's
Back in
annoying
just
for
a
you,
second.
but I don't want us to miss out if there's like some.
Okay, here's what you're going to need. Cranberry sauce, which I've already poured in the pan because I thought I was recording. And I am using whole berry cranberry sauce. If you don't like cranberry sauce, you can use a jelly or a jam. Anything that's sticky. Okay?
Do you not
Now,
like cranberry
you
in
notice
general?
my cranberry
or-
sauce is opened here. Okay? You open the bottom of a can of cranberry sauce. It even tells you on the top to open the other end. And that's to make it easier to get it out of the can. Now I need a half a cup of barbecue sauce, and I have almost a half
Yeah,
a
alright.
cup
I was
in here.
wondering if it because
I just had this upside down so I could get some more of it.
I
Here
wasn't
we
sure if it would be a
And I'm using a Sweet Baby
Sometimes it's like earlier when I was what is the pudding mix that she's using, and then I was like, oh, it's a purpose-made Boston cream pie filling mix. It's not what is she using. She's got a and of course there's going to be recipes that people use to do things. She's taking shortcuts and all the rest of it. But I forget that sometimes there's relatively ubiquitous products. That another example is the Dave popping open his pumpkin pie filling or whatever cans and all of that, and it's like, you know, I don't mind seeing, and particularly we watched This Woman for a reason. We know that she's going to be using a lot of pre-made shit and all the rest of it. But in my mind, when I imagine a lot of these things, my first instinct is a lot of, like, I just presume a lot of it comes from scratch anyway, you know? I've got a similar sort of reaction in response to a lot of those. I didn't like a lot of the mint sauce that we were given on lamb and shit when we were a kid for similar reasons to the cranberry sauce shit, so I was wondering if it was a product-based disdain. We have got an ad break now, unless any of you can snooze, but I apparently can't. See what Larry's got for us. And then I'll show you Lily Pilly's movie.
So I sing you to sleep after the loving with a song I just wrote yesterday. I hope you can hear what the words and the music have to say. It's so hard to explain everything that I'm feeling.
Why do I always need to grind up more weed, chat? Who keeps smoking it?
I love you so much.
It's fucking weed gnomes coming in.
Thanks for taking me on a one-way trip to the sun. Thanks for turning me into someone. So I sing you to sleep after the loving. I'll brush back the hair.
They should make me the girl's favorite.
The love on your face is so real that
More evidence of no God Ash.
And I know that my song isn't saying anything new. Oh well, after loving, I'm still in love with you. I sing to sleep after the loving. I'll brush back the hair from your eyes, the love on your face, so real that
Fucking T-Bob has been a good fucking co-host today.
and I know that my song is insane.
Just sitting back there enjoying his spliff. Not throwing any homophobic slurs at anybody.
I'm still in love with you.
Yeah, I get a little bit annoyed because, like I've said, there's ways for me to access certain types of technically legitimate fucking medical weed shit and that, but because of the nature of the structured semi-legality and shit, it means that I can't walk in there and go, listen, I'd like to cut back on smoking and also probably stop smoking tobacco. What can you put me onto that can, you should be able to be like, I want healthier products to help myself understand even, potential dosage type shit or whatever, whatever excuse they need. But it's like, yeah, fucking, I would be probably doing something similar to some extent, Ash, and it would probably be healthy. Let's get one more Larry and we've got a chance. Fucking Larry's gonna get political. absolutely, yes.
Mother, mother, there's too many of you crying. Brother, 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 there's far too many of you dying. You know you've got to find a way to bring some love in here today. Father, Father, we don't need to escalate. You see, war's not the answer, for only love can conquer hate. You know we've got to find a way to bring some love in here today.
Just gonna give the dog a scratch.
Picket lights and picket signs punish me with brutality. Talk to me and you can see, oh, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
She must have been a little bit younger, a little bit more sheltered. Sorry you couldn't actually be resting. Because there's always odds to the streets. It's been saving me recently. Somehow got up to 45 on jokes that I've been present for any of the live streams last week.
Those picket lights and picket signs will punish me with brutality. Talk to me and you can see what's going on. What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? What's going on?
See, I've got no excuse, those scabby chicks. Everybody goes, oh, it's okay though, you live in Australia, so it's always a strange time for you there. It's like, no, a lot of people actually end up streaming during, like, you know, if I had a normal human sleeping at night, awake during the day, most people streaming during my daytime where I've got no excuse for missing it. But it's like, whereas for you, you actually do end up with me. It probably is fucking 3 in the morning for you. When Jake's streaming. Who stole the lighter? You gotta get your own lighter. Stop stealing that. It's my fault.
Punish me with brutality. Talk to me and you can see what's going on. What's going on? Oh, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Fucking looting in chat. Oh, well, video cut off before you could say. Alright. Alright. Back to our Christmas sausage football.
Raised Vidalia onion one because that's the one we like. All right. Then we'll need 2 tablespoons of soy sauce.
I did click on this one because it's a glute video.
2
So
tablespoons of a Dijon mustard.
those braces. I'm not really so far very down with this. I've got to be honest. I know it's fine. It's fair enough what she's doing. I understand sort of glaze that she's making for fucking. But yeah. So, if anybody's allowed to make glute, she's got like her wrists are at least 900 fucking 43 years old. So yeah, Ash. There's some weird, like, there's some sugars and some fats and shit that is one's supposed, and then there's some acid that's supposed to try and cut through some shit. Like, I feel like they should have been done progressively at heat as things were added to do things. She's just like glooping it all together. Why do you need to go?
That's all the sauce ingredients. I don't think I had quite 2 tablespoons of mustard.
66.
I have a grainy brown mustard here. I think I'll add a little of that.
It's 8 times 7.
There you go.
55 streams.
Because you have to have a little something to counteract
that's crazy.
The sweetness.
Thank you very much, Ava.
And that's basically the sauce. So you had the cranberry sauce, the barbecue sauce, mustard, soy sauce, and honey.
Yeah, but I'm unemployed enough to offset that.
While that's heating up, it also calls for the zest of 1 orange. I don't have an orange, so we're not going to have the zest
at
of
least
1 orange.
even the short streams go for
So now I'm going to cut
there is a chance of catching them when I do them.
Sausage, and I cut
Because
them
this
on
was supposed to be a
diagonal,
short stream.
and just like bite-sized pieces. If you cut it on the diagonal, you get a little bit more surface area. Calls for, I think it was 2 pounds. Yes, but I only have 1 pound, and I'm only going to make 1 pound because it's only the 2 of us. And I'm cutting them probably 1/2 inch.
This is your harder dry one, alright, so
Now even this is going to be much too much for...
cranberries have got that slight astringency to them. Not even slight, they do have a fair sort of astringency to them. So when you eat kangaroo... Actually, this is funny, I'd forgotten about this, I must have been half asleep, but I'm pretty sure there was a Dave cooking stream recently or something, and I was on my phone on some random account trolling in chat, and the juice was getting all triggered and was like, why don't you go cook a kangaroo glute or something? And it's like, dude. He's finally worked out that I'm Australian. He's been lurking in fucking Twitch chat here or something. It's finally fucking clicked. But yeah, when you eat kangaroo, when you cook kangaroo, it's quite red, but it's quite fibrous flesh, sort of like, you know how if you compare like lamb to beef, you know how lamb is more fibrous, sort of, it's hard to describe. You eat kangaroo close to rare. If you're just doing like a kangaroo steak type thing, it's going to be almost a bit bloody looking to some extent, because you will want it fairly pink. It is a richer, and that's what we're sort of getting to, is it is, as if you're using your imagination, yeah, it's certainly not as stinky as venison or something like that in terms of gaminess, and it's different to the gaminess of like it's a rich enough flavour that you usually pair it with other rich flavours. It would be something you drink with red wine sort of thing. Not a sweet red wine either. However, some of the best that I've had of it was actually pet, because it likes, you know how it's a different flavour to something like duck, but you know how something like duck that has a bit of a murkier, muddier, sort of gamier, slightly richer sort of flavour profile to it. They like those sweet glazes and those tacky sauces and all that kind of shit. It likes sweet and acidic sort of stuff to go with it, to cut through some of that. So we've got a there's a tree here called Lily Pilly, which give you a link. So this is a native tree, and it's got these little berries on it that are they've got like a big round hard core in them, and just a little bit of polystyrene like foamy flesh around the outsides, which is white like polystyrene, and it has this pink. Can you see this now? I have to move shit over. There's this thin pink flesh skin on it. It's fairly tough skin, but you can bite through it fairly easily. And then there's like a few millimeters of this polystyrene type texture underneath. And then like a inedible nut type thing inside of that. But when you see if I can get a cross section. Yeah, see, so there's not much. But when you they're edible, so you walk around and you just grab them up. But they've got that sort of astringency to it. It'll draw a bit of. It feels like it draws a little bit of moisture out of your mouth when you're eating them. However, when you go into sauce or jam or anything like that, it turns obviously this really vibrant sort of colour. You can make a really nice sauce for kangaroo using this, which it will be a fairly sweet sauce. Yeah, here it says often used with poultry or game. That's some AI shit though, I think. There's recipes for coulis here. I'll have to find a lily pilly tree nearby and get some and make some sauce or jam to show you that, yeah, so see if there's any. It's actually not that many recommend. I guess it's a pretty niche. It's not much good me recommending that you Americans go out and get some kangaroo and some lily pillies, is it? Kangaroo is a lean, gamey meat that pairs best with rich, fruity or acidic sauces to balance out its strong flavours. Top choices include red wine reduction, Syrah, Shiraz. You might, is it Syrah or Shiraz to you guys? Fruity jams like Kwandong or plum. We can talk about Kwandong another day. Yeah, peppery fucking red wine reduction with some sweet lily pilly and shit like that. You'd want a very quite rare sort of steak, and it's gonna gonna have a texture kind of like pink-looking lamb almost in a way. You don't have to have it too pink, but no, what are we? This is some kind of dry, hard cured. It's not one of those soft ones that you have to cook, is it? It's
For us. So here what I'm going to do.
I didn't hear when
for
she
this
told what
afternoon.
kind of sausage she had there.
And the rest of it, once it cools, I'm going to put it in quart size, like sandwich bags, servings worth. And they're not freezing.
I am, other than fucking getting, other than like dumpster diving pizzas in certain conditions and feeding bunches of people, it's a different story. I haven't eaten meat for a long time, but my recommendations on meat would potentially be somewhat, considering that kangaroo steak and beef heart are probably some of my favourite meats if I were going to eat any. It's up to other meat eaters to work out, you know, how much they judge by that or whatever. But yeah, I generally, I was vegan for over, you know, for a few decades basically, a couple of decades, and mostly veggie vegan more or less. But I've just always cooked for a lot of other people too, and you know, sometimes just standing there and people don't know what they're doing, so you end up doing that stuff for them. So I just worked in a lot of food stuff and all the rest of it.
Bags, but I do have gallon freezer bags, so I'll take all of those and put them in a gallon freezer bag, and then I will take out one bag at a time whenever we want to have some of the smoked sauce.
I love how I'm sitting there questioning, but oh man, I'm not sure about just chucking all those things in together and just like slamming some heat on it. Like this isn't something she's done 10,000 times for fucking, you know.
Just. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had a small interruption. I had to call my husband's cell phone so he could find it.
This is still going to be a strange, fruity profile for me, I think.
And he says, I don't know what I did with it, but it was on the back of this golf cart.
I'd much prefer just some good, honest, curried sausages. Sorry, what did I miss? What was cute?
He's out. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had a small interruption. I had to call my husband's cell phone so he could find it. He's out trimming and weeding, spraying for weeds. And he says, I don't know what I did with it, but it was on the back of his golf cart. So all is well, and I'm back to making the sausages. Now I'm just going to keep these in here long enough to get the sausages heated through and let this mixture thicken up just a little bit. It won't get quite as thick as the Pioneer Woman's did because she had 2 pounds of sausages displacing it. I've only got 1, so there's more sauce in here. But we're going to let it come up to a boil and do its thing. And I'll be back when it's time to taste it. Oh, it smells so good. There you go.
I just had a bit of extra medicine. Hopefully my gut will get sorted out.
Oh, it smells so good.
If it starts to get painful, we might have to raid out in a little while.
Now this same sauce, I bet would be good with meatballs too.
But
in fact, I've got frozen meatballs. I might throw some in here and then freeze the meatball sausage combined.
What trash am I in?
Let me take you up and we'll get a little taste test. I took one out a couple of minutes ago because it would be too hot to eat.
Yeah, sorry guys, we might actually have to end up after this video. I'm gonna have to stretch out for a while and sort my belly. We should be back for another stream soon anyway, and I am far from tired. I'm just annoyed that
But this is regular smoked sausage.
probably is really good, isn't it?
That is so good. And it is so, it's not overly
perfect.
anything, if you know what I mean.
The Neffels live.
It's a nice combination.
Right out there. And fingers crossed. I might, if I'm good, you might end up getting another strange stream, fucking 2, 4, or 6 hours anyway. Thanks for hanging out.
And I like the cranberry sauce in it. You don't really taste cranberry sauce.
The dog's just,
I think you
he's
taste
loving that treat.
barbecue sauce, I think, more than the cranberry sauce. So, if you want more cranberry sauce, you put a little less barbecue sauce. But it's not overpowering of anything.
If you hadn't used much, you could have just made it really tacky and sticky until
And I'm going to get some meatballs out.
You just scrape them
I'll zap them in the microwave so they heat it up, and I'm going to throw them right in here.
What did
Back,
she say?
I'll show you a picture of both of them.
She's going to get some what in there? Meat? Oh yeah, so good.
So there you go. Look at that. I did add this meatballs. It makes a nice plate full. And it has lots of juice because it's not as much meat as it called for.
See, I couldn't have all of that fucking sticky. That's half a fucking tub of barbecue sauce.
This is the meatballs I used.
If you used half the amount, you could have
too many, so I just added whatever was left in the bag.
reduced that down more until it's just sticky and half. You know.
So obviously,
but this woman can do no wrong anyway. So.
Without knocking
Oh, Wembley chat. Welcome in. Sorry,
obviously
we're
I have to do
just
another
about
taste
to
test
raid out.
because I have to taste the meatball.
I might be back a bit later though, fingers crossed. Like there's still feasibly time I could go feed myself at the Slop Burger joint, but
Delicious.
I don't think that's going to be good
Oh
for
my
my belly.
If you don't like sausage, just use all meatballs. That sauce is
I think if I
delicious.
stretch out for a while, I should.
So, I better stop eating. Otherwise, I won't want any when Bob gets home. So I hope you have a great afternoon. I hope the right team wins.
You need a bunch of like mashed potato or rice or something on the side of that, and also you want some. I don't know why I'm going to say asparagus particularly. Maybe I just want asparagus right now, but like something green on the side, like just some plain shit on the side, some broccoli or something. Anything refreshing to take the fucking. I know it's supposed to be a football treat or whatever, but alright, everybody glaze the little puppy. We'll sort out a raid and we will head over to an Ethel for a while. I haven't checked to see how long he's been live, but the room has been created. Got the button. I've worked down tomorrow with enough Saturday, Sunday, sweet. I should be streaming over the weekend. I owe you a few streams to make up for. I've missed you, chat. Have fun. I will see you all soon. Thank you again for hanging out.